Chapter 29. Soon the executioners returned with 2 heads in their hands to show that the order had been carried out. Prince Wen had never before seen a human head just severed from its body. The sight frightened him so much that he covered his eyes with one of his sleeves. "Horrible! Horrible! I will also surely die!" he cried out. Jiang Ziya ordered his guards to hang the heads beyond the camp gate as a warning to the wicked. Cheng Heihu asked him how to deal with Cheng Hohu's wife and daughter. "The wicked doings of your brother have nothing to do with his wife and daughter. They're innocent. You should show concern for them and supply them with food, clothing, and other necessities. You should allow them to live in their own quarters in your residence. You may take command of Cheng City." Black Tiger Cheng Heihu did as Jiang Ziya proposed. He released his sister-in-law and asked Prince Wen to inspect Cheng City. But Prince Wen refused. "You're head of the city. I needn't go there. I'll bid you farewell without further delay." Prince Wen felt melancholy on the way back to West Qi. He was in no mood for food or drink and could neither sit nor sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he seemed to see Cheng Hohu standing right before him, demanding his life back. The sight alarmed and distracted him. When the army reached West Qi, all the civil and military officials came out to meet him. Doctors were summoned, but all their medicines proved futile. After the death of Cheng Hohu, all his territory was given to Cheng Heihu, and as a result became independent of Zhaoge. When news of it reached the secretariat in the capital, Wei Zu felt both pleased and worried at the same time. He was overjoyed at the execution of Cheng Hohu, but he was worried that Cheng Heihu now had control over all that vast area in the north, and that since Jichang had dared to use violence without royal permission, he would one day attack Zhaoge. He decided the matter was serious enough to be reported to King Zhou immediately, and so he requested to see King Zhou. The king was infuriated by the news. "Cheng Hohu served me with outstanding merit on numerous occasions, but he should die at their hands. The matter must be dealt with severely," he said, and gave the order, "Send troops to West Qi, and bring Jichang and Cheng Heihu back for trial." Li Ren moved forward and knelt down. "Though Cheng Hohu served your majesty well, he was hated by the people for his cruelty and greediness. Many ministers were dissatisfied with your special favor for him, and to avenge him would be unavoidably opposed by all of them. It might be better to deal with the matter later on. If you take action now, you'll have to cope with your civil and military officials first. They would think that you favor only the minions and pay no attention to the loyal. The death of Cheng Hohu is just like a skin disease, not a serious problem. But the uprisings in the east and south are truly of grave concern. I hope you will give the matter careful consideration, Your Majesty." King Zhou pondered this advice for a long time, and abandoned the idea of attacking Cheng Heihu. Back in West Qi, Prince Wen's health worsened daily. Lying on his sickbed, he was frequently visited by his ministers asking after his health, but there was no sign of recovery. One day, Jiang Ziya was summoned to the inner apartments. Kneeling down before the bed, Jiang Ziya asked, "Your aged subject, Jiang Sheng, is here at your command. Do you feel better today, Your Highness? I've asked you to come and see me as I would like to tell you something very important. I'm deeply grateful for the favor His Majesty showed by creating me West Grand Duke, at the head of 200 marquises. Though there are rebellions, we should maintain harmony with the central government and offer better service to His Majesty. I greatly regret putting Cheng Hohu to death without obtaining royal approval. I am clearly in the wrong. I'm too dictatorial, as he and I were of the same rank. I didn't have the authority to try him. I'm guilty of a serious crime. I often hear him weeping and see him standing before my bed when I close my eyes. I believe that I can't live long. After my death, you mustn't tend to the nobles and rise against the king, even though his behavior degenerates daily. Should you ignore what I tell you now, you'll find it awkward to meet me in the afterworld." As he spoke, Prince Wen was so overcome by emotion that tears poured down his face. Still kneeling, Jiang Ziya replied, "It's by your grace that I was made prime minister. How dare I not to obey your instructions? Should I disobey you, I would prove myself a disloyal minister." The king and prime minister were talking when Ji Fa came in to see how his father was. "My boy, I was just expecting you," Prince Wen said happily. "After my death, you'll take my place. You're still young but must never accept anyone's advice against King Zhou. Even though he's not virtuous, as his subject you should never rebel. Come here now and kneel before the Prime Minister. Bow before him and acknowledge him as your father. You must always listen to his advice." Ji Fa asked Jiang Ziya to take the seat of honor, then knelt down and kowtowed before him. Sobbing bitterly, Jiang Ziya turned to kneel at Prince Wen's bedside. "Even if my brains and innards were smeared on the ground and my bones pulverized, it wouldn't be enough to return 1,000th of the favor you've shown me. You needn't feel anxious about me, Your Highness. You should take care of your health and make an early recovery." Prince Wen then turned to Ji Fa. "King Zhou lacks virtue, but as subjects we're obliged to stay loyal. You must carry out the duties of your office, and on no account exceed the bounds of them, lest you be criticized by future generations. Love your brothers and be kind and helpful to the people. I'll die in peace if you obey my wishes." He then warned, "You mustn't become lax about doing good nor hesitate to act righteously. Abstain from all that's wrong. This is the proper way to cultivate yourself. It's the only way to rule." Ji Fa kowtowed his acceptance. "I was favored by King Zhou with special grace. Alas, I'll never again be able to look on his divine visage and offer my advice. Nor shall I have the chance to make divinations at Yoli and educate the people there." He stopped speaking and breathed his last. He died at the age of 97, and was posthumously given the title of King Wen of Zhou. After King Wen's funeral, a conference was held at the White Tiger Hall, attended by all the ministers. Jiang Ziya, on behalf of his colleagues, proposed that Ji Fa succeed his father as the West Grand Duke and declare himself King Wu, the military king. King Wu honored Jiang Ziya as Shangfu, or the adopted father, and promoted all the officials by one grade. Before long, the 200 marquises and frontier tribes of the district all came and paid their obeisance to him. Commander Han Rong of Sishui Pass was surprised to learn that the West Grand Duke had died, and Jiang Ziya had made Ji Fa his successor. He sent a messenger to Zhaoge. When the palace secretariat received the report, Minister Yao Zhong consulted Prince Weizi about the matter. They realized that Ji Fa was ambitious and would surely rise against the government. The situation was grave. Nevertheless, Prince Weizi thought that the tyrant would not consider it urgent, and it would be useless to deliver the report. Yao Zhong, however, motivated by his sense of loyalty, decided that he must see the king, whatever the result might be. He went at once to the star-picking mansion. If you want to know what resulted from the visit, you must read the next chapter.